Welcome to the Friday Learning Series, and today we are going to see about this particular book, Tribal Leadership by Dave Logan, John King and Hallie Fisher. What this book speaks about is something really brilliant. In this book, when I first came to this book, I was going through a very tough situation in my life where an organization is totally crumbled, it is crushed, it is about to close, and I got this book in my hand. When I read the book, the first thing which I learned was the situation that I was going through, a challenging situation, a similar situation was faced by a hospital in US. This hospital, which was doing really good once, was now suffering, struggling. People were leaving, no patient wanted to come in, and the hospital was supposed to be closed out. Till one particular CEO came in and he hit around the whole hospital, where the hospital won the award for the world's best hospital. How did it happen? Brilliant. This book, you are going to learn about how to ensure that the organization has some amazing leaders and how to build these leaders over a period of time that your organization can thrive and succeed forever. So this book speaks about there are different kinds of people in the world and how to know this different kind of people. A huge research was done across the whole world, and they found that there are people at different levels. Let me say level 1 to level 5. The level 1 people are the people for whom life is bad. Everything in life is bad. For them, sorry for the language, but the author uses this language, so I have to use this. The people use this word life sucks. That means everything is bad, everything is not so good. Now, 2% of the population, that's a survey, which says that this 2% of population comes into this particular category of level 1, where for them everything is bad. Life is bad, people are bad, the world is bad. And the level 2, where they start feeling it, and which is like 20 to 22% of the population, where it says my life sucks. That means my life is bad, but others are good. Now this is the people who are into this mode of complaining all the time, struggling all the time. And then you come to the level 3, where it moves from my life sucks to I am great. Yes, it becomes more individualistic, and it says my life is great. Now again, 50% of the population came into this particular criteria or category, where people started to feel that I am an expert, I am really good, and I can deliver, I can do it. The next is again interesting, where from individual perspective, the person starts to move towards a team to say we are great, right? The languaging is changing. Again, some 20 to 25% comes in this. And the last 2% of the world's population, or this particular survey, which says is everybody is great. It's all about wonderment. Now, you can speak about like this, I'll explain to a story. Microsoft. One of the authors speaks about this, that Microsoft, they always swear in we are great, but Apple operates from everybody is great. There's no competition. They're always looking for new product, new service. What can we do something new and something different? Where you come to a level where you see that, hey, I can start doing everybody. There's no competition for me, and there's no competition in the world itself, because what I'm doing, I'm going to make a change or a difference in the lives of the people. It was really interesting to understand. After the research, the authors found that the higher the level of the person is, the more the productive he is. And similarly, they also found out that once the organization is working in a higher level, the productivity, profitability, everything increases. Now, as the book goes forward, we get to understand that we have hierarchical structures, functional structures. As CEOs and CXOs, we always want an organization structure which is structured functionally. We have department heads, managers, and all those things, and we think they are the leaders. And shockingly, let me tell you, many of the CEOs and CXOs, the people working under you don't treat you as a leader, because there's always a grapevine. Now this book reveals that there may be some leaders who don't, as per the organization structure, are leaders, but they truly command respect. How does it happen? A small company is a tribe, and a big company is a tribe of tribes. That means there are multiple tribes running within the big company. Now it can so happen that a tribe may have people from different functionals coming into together and working as a tribe. That is why it will be interesting for you to find that when in the evening, when people are walking out, not necessarily everybody from the same team is going out together. You may find the people coming in and forming groups from different teams and standing together, because there's one person who is a tribal leadership, right? He's a tribal leader. How to know who is a tribal leader? The one who commands respect from the people, not because of the function or the role that he has. And the tribal leader has the power to change the culture of the organization. And the book says, culture is not part of the game, culture is the game. And if you want to bring high productivity in your organization, you need to identify the tribes, the tribal leaders, and build the culture through the tribal leaders. How much of a functional you're going to try to bring a culture, it is very difficult because there is a tribe within your company which is a dominant in the company, and that will stop you either from building the culture or really building the culture. Now, how to identify the tribe or the people? The book says if you have to move a level 1 person to level 2, what you need to do? Simple, change the language. That's the first step. And the second very interesting thing, it was the research shows, is you need to build the right relationship. And how can you build the right relationship? They speak about something concept called Triad. If Sunil is a person you want to change, 2 more people who are in a level higher than me need to take mentoring for me. Take me under you, and so that you can help me to come to the next level. And that's a simple way of doing it. So please understand, in the book, the most important thing here is, if you want to change the culture of your organization, culture of your business, find out, identify the people at which they are operating. Who is a tribal leader? 1. 2, if you need to move people to the higher levels, understand the relationship they have, understand the words and the language they are using. If today Sunil is having a relationship with people in the level 1 and level 2, I'm going to start behaving like people in level 1 and level 2. You move me from level 2 and start moving with level 3 people, I'm going to start behaving like people who are in level 3. It's not going to be immediate, but it's going to take some time. So please understand, we cannot jump from level 1 to level 3 and level 4 immediately. It's going to take level 1 to level 2, level 3, level 4 and level 5. This is an interesting book, and I've used this book and I've seen how this particular book, yes, it has taken 1 year time to take the organization which was in level 1 and level 2 to bring it to level 3 and level 4, 1 year of time, but the performance was different, the whole situation is different, and today that particular business has done 1,000 crores of business in the last 10 years. So this is just to tell you, this book is amazing. If you really want to understand the book and read the book, we are always there to help and support you to identify your organization, your team. How can you apply these strategies in your organization, in your business, and build a strong culture in your organization, because culture is not part of the game, culture is the game. See you in the next episode of the Friday Learning Series.